All right, welcome back, everyone, and welcome to another episode of a Zoom video. And we're going to talk about what transpired during this past year, 2023, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and what's going on with investors that we're working with and see the challenges with them. We're going to dive very deep into it. We're going to be very transparent. We're going to be very direct on in our opinions and hopefully that will motivate and inspire investors out there to take action. So anyway, welcome back. This is Seewing Yee from the Yee Real Estate Network and my co-host Julie Threads.
Good
Uh,
morning.
Good morning, Julie. And once again, Julia uh, is participating because she have a lot of good perspective. She's one of our member of our real estate investment club, the Yee Real Estate Network, and she's volunteering her time. She's speaking as always. We mentioned this before every video. Judy is putting herself in the shoes of a regular investor, trying to make sense of what's going on, and she's speaking on behalf of all the investors out there, turnkey investors, the mom and pop investors out there who, just reg people trying to make a financial difference for themselves and
Yes.
try to move forward and improve their financial situations. Julie's been very transparent about her own real estate journey. Although Julie have purchased six rental properties from our network in the past few years, she's not resting on her laurels. Yeah, I value Julie because Julie had in short periods of time, Julie have the traits, the investment traits that will go well to achieve real estate wealth, and it's all about mindset. So anyway, let's get started, Julie. So 2023, and now we can talk forever about all the challenges we're facing. This is a extremely challenging market, right? With the COVID, with the all the doom and gloom, all the we talk about recession, inflation, the housing crash, and the mortgage rates going up and down, and it's just there's so much negativity out there. It's just, like I said, all the doom and gloom and all the sky is falling scenarios and just causing a lot of people, just a lot of anxieties and a lot of confusion out there.
Right.
Okay, we only have 15 minutes on this particular module. So Julie, let's just get to the point. Let's go over 2023, our business model, right? We are providing our several thousand member
Mhm.
within our organization, which Julie, you're part of our member, and we provide great turnkey properties in many strategic locations. And my company and I, look, I've been doing this for 20 years. All right, I've been doing the up and down real estate cycle. So my philosophy, very unique, something that I developed over time, and you have embraced this philosophy in that, regardless of what's going on in the economy, in real estate, and all the issues that that we hear and see every single day, it's important to overcome this this kind of a fear-based negative headlines that we are subject to
Right.
ourselves 24/7, 365. And the people that are able to overcome this type of scenarios and take action, long term, they will win the real estate game. All right.
Yeah.
And having said that, I've been doing this for a long time, like I said, Julie. And my members that have followed me, we have entered many different markets. We have turnkey providers. We have vetted each market. We have vetted the property managers, the turnkey providers in the respective markets in Buffalo, Niagara Falls, in Alabama, in Florida, and in Texas, just to name a few of the teams that we have in place. We have done everything for our investors. Julie, you see our newsletters, you see our videos every single day. I provide so much free educational content. Your email almost on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, you see some many different kind of contents. And my 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 goal is to help people get educated, get informed so they can make an informed decision, so they can take action to buy those great cash flow properties in good locations. Anyway, having said that, I want to be honest with you, with everyone out there. Over the past 20 years, yes, personally, I have done well. I have helped hundreds of investors take action to buy rental properties turnkey, regardless of where you live, buy remotely, buy far away, long distance, cash flow properties, the whole 9 yards. Okay, for any new members, you're watching this, you can enter my website and become a free member. Okay, you drop your email and you'll learn what we do. But having said that, and my challenge to a lot of people is, let me tell you one thing. Okay, in fact, let me share my screen. Oh, what? Oh yeah, did I? Oh yeah, okay. I'm recording. I'm so sorry. I want to be sure I'm recording this. Let me share my screen momentarily. Julie, so let me share with the audience of the kind of property that we've been promoting, at least currently. And then I will be very honest and with everyone, okay? I'm always honest. I'm always transparent, right? So that's the best way to build our business and to create trust and value for our turnkey mom and pop real estate investors wherever you're located in the country. Am I right, Julie?
That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So let me quickly go over real quick, Julie. Don't comment until I finish all this pro forma. Okay, or briefly, if it go like a walkthrough of all the great turnkey cash flow, great rented, good cash flow, good returns in all the various markets. Buffalo Niagara Falls, in which you bought 6 rental properties. So anyway, if all the numbers are right, $67,000 property, you put 25% down payment, good cash flow, $100 and some dollars monthly cash flow. Then this is one of the market in Buffalo Niagara Falls. And furthermore, this is mind-boggling. And this is like iconic, historic, amazing incentives that our sellers, our markets are providing to all our investors. I'm not going to go over the details of it. Our investors are getting incentives from sellers, from builders, 4.99%, 5.3, many other incentives. This is mind-boggling, right? So this is a very unique incentive that you should not be taken for granted. This is a once in a lifetime incentive provided to the builder to make this investment properties very, very attractive. So, and again, what about builders in Florida, where we're working with? Richard Abadi is one of the providers. Richard Abadi, our loan agent, he has this product. We're talking like 4.99%, 30-year fixed rate mortgage, 4.99 to low 5%. 30-year fixed rate mortgage with the builder of paying all most of the points for you. And so you can achieve cash flow. So with the incentive we have provided for the past 6 months or so throughout 2023, you look at the numbers, you look at the mortgage rate buy down from the builder and all the extra incentives. As a result, when you buy a new construction turnkey property, in this example, Florida, 264K, 25% down payment, you have like a almost $300 monthly cash flow. And you can't get that anywhere else. Look at this fourplex in Jackson, Florida. Once again, with this great mortgage rate buy down incentive, you have the cash flow more than $1,000. Yeah, with all 4 doors being rented. And then we talk about the fourplex in South Texas, in Alamo. This is another mind-boggling deal. This is a new construction fourplex for near $505,000. The builder will giving you a $30,000 discount. This property are listed at $535,000. Right, as of right now, there are like 4 or 5 of these quads remaining for the next few weeks. Any other investors want to pull the trigger right now. And with that said and done, all 4 doors are rented at $5,300, $1,400 per door. We talk about 1% rule, 1% rule, which is amazing. We're not going to go over that. We have a net cash flow over $700. And my realtor, Janet Clement, said in South Texas, said these rents are doomed to go higher in the next this coming 2024. And appreciation is, she feel confident it was going to happen. in South Texas is a boom town. South Texas is a boom town. We have this great fourplex, brand new construction, easy to rent, great numbers all over the place. So here's the bottom line. Look, the people that take action right now, they not only anytime really, you buy real estate and wait instead of wait to buy real estate. You get multi-dimension aspects of owning the income property, cash flow, tax benefit, appreciation, leverage, buy down, all those kind of things. So here's the challenge, Janet, Julie. Challenge is, I'll be honest, we have fewer buyers who have taken action this past year, 2023, than ever. Okay. You have to ask yourself, why? Why, when given all the negativity we hear, why we have great cash flow properties, the future's bright for all these turnkey properties, buy and hold for years to come, you can very well. Property, by the way, in 2023, all the market we just discussed, to the best of my knowledge, the value of those property for those investors who purchased in 2023, let alone 2022, 2021, 2020, Julie, all the markets with the COVID housing boom that has occurred 2 or 3 years ago, some of our investors, their rental property have increased 30 to 50% in appreciation during the COVID lockdown because of low mortgage rate, all those kind of things, buying frenzy and all that. And then I recall these past 12 months, the mortgage rate has drastically increased from 3% to all the way to 8% about 45 days ago. Now it's back down 6.62%, which is amazing, right? So again, investors, when they buy properties, is not about interest rate. Interest rate itself is not a deal breaker.
Correct.
Investors, they buy on cash flow, they buy on yield, they buy on cash return, they buy positive cash flow based on 20 to 25% down payment. And the rent we have received, you can acknowledge that, Julie, on your portfolio.
Yes.
Your, even in Buffalo, Idaho Falls, we talk about Midwest type of market, right? A low price market, your property over the past 3 years have increased 10, 20, 30% in appreciation, and the rents on your rental properties, you told me yourself, have increased systematically over the past 3 years. So you're making your return, you're making your yield. You are absolutely on your cash flow. So another mindset that, Julie, you mentioned numerous times, that you is a long-term investor. When you buy these kind of turnkey properties, in a way, you really don't care about the short-term volatility. You buy for cash flow. If you're collecting your rent, if the rent cover your debt obligations, mortgage, your mortgage tax, insurance, property management fee, vacancies, maintenance, at the end of the month, you still have positive cash flow. That's all you care about, because if there are any reduction of value for as a result of the economic conditions, it does not matter. It's only on paper. You are buying a home, local investor. You will, as long as you collect those rents year in and year out, increasing your rent over time as well, you can cash flow gets higher. Everything will fall in place. Appreciation, tax benefits, debt paid down by the tenant, increase equity over time. So if you are a savvy investor, you always worry about collecting the rent, because that's how you're making money short term in both economic conditions, inflation or recession or housing crash, which hasn't happened, by the way. Once again, so few of our buyers have pulled the trigger because, I don't know. I know you, Julie, you know what.
I think a lot of it is fear. That acronym, fear, false evidence appearing real. I think there's a plus and a minus to having Google access. The plus is you get all the information you want, but the negative is whatever information you're looking for, you can find it. So it's like for every negative statement or article or whatever that's made about the real estate industry, you can equally find positive statements about it. I think the main thing, going back to what you originally said, it's your mindset. I think once you set your goals and you decide what you want to do, you've talked about a number of different places where you can buy, like upstate New York, which is where we were, Buffalo, Niagara Falls. You've talked about Texas, you've talked about Florida. There's many different opportunities. I think the more important thing is to really get your mindset right that you're going to do it no matter what. Because I'm listening to what you're saying, and this whole concept of turnkey is not a new concept. It's not a new concept because you said you've been doing it over 20 years. It's new to me because I never heard of it, but it's not a new concept. And I would imagine over 20 years, you've seen, like you said, the appreciation, the tax growth, the rental increase, all the things. Your tenants are paying it. I would imagine at this point, most of yours are paid down. And it's gravy. Pretty much everything you got coming in is gravy. And I think the inspiring thing for me, seeing being a relatively new investor, is that even though you've been doing this for over 20 years, you haven't stopped buying because you see the benefit, short term and long term, of buying property. And I think that anybody, particularly that lives in the United States, knows that you can't lose by buying property. If you don't have anything else, you have property, and that opens up so many things that you can do with that. So I think the main thing is, just going back to what you said earlier, is getting your mindset right, getting focused, tuning out all the noise, because you can always hear noise, and sometimes the noise comes from people that are closest to you. Because I think I have said this before. Sometimes people can't see it for themselves, so they can't see it for you. So you have to be careful who you tell your dreams and goals to, because not everybody is gonna value what you are saying. So I just think it's just like, I just keep going back to the Nike commercial because you always wear the Nike shirts. Just figure out what you want to do and just do it. And don't let the negative headlines get in the way of what you want to do.
Julie, we can talk all day. We can talk all week about the reason why people don't do it.
Right.
Yeah, you and I understand. It's not so much education you're getting. It's what to invest in your mind. You say invest in real estate. People say, "Oh, you need this kind of money. You need that kind of money. Whatever." But at the end of the day, is what's inside your mind. Is how you think. Is your positive thoughts, and you just that most especially newbies or new investors who over the past year or so, they are totally out of it. They are so fearful. They totally paralyzed beyond paralyzed. And
Right.
we also have some so-called savvy investors who also did not pull the trigger as well.
Right.
I call it savvy. Maybe I gave them too much credit because savvy, they purchased one or two or three rental properties in the past, thinking they're all savvy. No, because prior to the COVID, you can, you have the money, you have good credit, you have
Right.
a payment. Investors, they pull the trigger like 2019, 2018, 2017, and before. It's very easy to make money. You can make mistakes and buy those property. You can make money because the mortgage rate was a lot lower and all the houses have appreciated. But this past 12 months with a challenging time frame, and it's just so sad. People just, I don't know. These are very emotional topics. Most people, they just, or their mind are just not right. I'm not a psychiatrist, okay? You and I, look, we can spend all day long about the reason why people have not done it. All I can say is, as we conclude this short video, it's just, you got to overcome all of your mind. Invest in your knowledge, in your mind. Each potential investor have to ask themselves, why am I stuck? I can't do this? Why do I create so much obstacles in front of me mentally, emotionally, psychologically? So until each a particular investor come to terms about their mindset, they will never do this. You know?
Right. Right. I
They
agree.
they will never become wealthy through real estate, at least. Now, I don't know, but other type of financial instruments. But as we head into, again, the handful of investors like you who have taken action, who have purchased within the market in New York, represented Alabama, Tennessee, New York, and throughout Florida and throughout Texas, they have done well. They have not lost any money. Their rent have increased. Okay, the appreciation, yeah, I guess the past 12 months is not great, but they have not lost value of the
Right.
properties. So,
Absolutely.
and the majority, huge percentage about not only within our network, right? All the investors out there that want to invest these past 4 months, they stay on sideline and they lose out. They lose out
Right.
because you have You buy real estate and wait, and most people wait to buy real estate.
Right.
And that's human nature. All right. Nothing more we have to say. And we feel real estate is robust, is doing well, regardless of
Absolutely.
the doom and gloom crash bros out there
Mm-hmm.
continue to trade on people's fears and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So,
Yes.
so nothing more I can say. So all I can say is we hit into 2024. It's a great time to buy. The mortgage rate has gone down pretty drastically, and there will be some buying frenzy going on.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in the country who've been staying on the sideline for the past 18 months, they are very motivated to buy. And people that wait are waiting right now.
Yeah.
Keep on waiting. The spring season 2024 will be a buying frenzy. If the mortgage rate
Right.
continues in a downward trend, a lot of buyers coming off the sideline, and there'll be more competition, driving up home prices and all that. You miss out, because right now is the best time to buy when most people are going through the holiday situation. So
That's a
just
good point. Very good point. 'Cause everybody else is focused on buying gifts. You could be buying a gift for yourself that'll last you for your lifetime in real estate. Really. And it will create a legacy for all those children that you're buying gifts for. It will create a legacy for them as well.
yep, absolutely. Thank you so much, Julie.
Thank you.
If that's all we need to say. So as we head in 2024, it'll be another great year for invest in real estate. And hopefully all of you find a way to inspire yourself and motivate yourself to take action, because that's the way it goes.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Okay, Julie, thank you so much. This is Seewing Yee. Appreciate you, everyone watching. And please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And put your email down at the bottom into our website, so you will become a free member of our real estate investment club, and hopefully learn that way, and eventually take action, create rewards for yourself and your family. Thank you so much. Thank you, Julie.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day, everyone.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.